is Eric Leonard West. I'm the camp director for Community360, and I'm committed to this work because my belief is that when we teach the young people in our schools how to really connect with each other and create peace and empowerment and connection, that they can create the type of learning environments that research tells us are consistent with schools that are highly achieving. Either we've trained them in the skills to create peace and connection and empowerment, or we haven't. The intention of Community360 is to conduct that training. Community360 occurs in two distinct halves. The first part of the week, we spend time diving directly into issues of racism, classism, sexism, heterosexism, the type of issues that all of our scholars are going to face in the community. Work of the second half of the week, which is to invite them to learn about the nature of connection and how to build it amongst, first in themselves, and then amongst each other in their school setting. When that work is done well, they can use those skills, peer mediation, restorative justice, community organizing, to go back to their schools, do the work of connection and creating connectivity between themselves, their peers, and the adults at the school, to really solve problems, to create peace, to get things done. Arrived and quickly distinguished himself as someone who is prepared to use his size to dominate over other people, use his voice to yell over other people, and generally to intimidate as many people who he possibly could until they would get out of his way. And that's the tool that he knows. It's clearly the tool he's been taught. He has the physique to pull it off, and that's kind of how he comes to the world, is this bully. But that's not who he wants to be. And while he's always known that's not who he wants to be, until this week, he didn't have an idea of the skills necessary to be the man that he really does want to be. Through the work that we've done this week, he's begun the process of reconnecting to himself such that even in the face of astounding pressure, situations that would easily trigger him on any other day of his life, he's found ways to remain connected to himself. That's the type of work that transforms not only individual lives of our scholars, but when you bring that to scale in a school, and you take people who want peace but simply don't know how to attain it, and you show them how they can create it for themselves, it not only changes their lives, but it changes the culture and the climate of the entire school. That these young people are more powerful than their circumstances, that what they're capable of transcend whatever is thrown their way. All they require is that we as a community surround them, provide them with the skills they need to create the world as they want it to be, rather than to simply be victims of the world as it exists. And when that happens, they become unstoppable.